Venkat, Sip Sarla, Sip Ritika, Sip Sachin, Sip Vinayak, Sip Rajesh, Sip Harshal, Sip Ru Mataji, Sip Anil, Sip Anil Diokar and Anil Soni, Sip Ahem, Sip Renu Vaswani, Sip Yogini, Sip Chidanand, Sip Sudam, Sip Ashok, Chotwani, Sip Rekha Parwani, Sip Ashish, Sip Rajendra, Sip Meenakshi, Sip Nitai, Sip Siva, and the rest of you. Welcome to the call, whom I don't see. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Topic of today's discussion. Buddha said, I am awake. What does this mean? This is that very famous story when somebody saw Buddha and he asked Buddha, Sir, you seem to have a glow around your face. Sir, you seem to have a glow around your face. Are you God? Buddha said, no. Are you a magician? And Buddha said, no. Are you Devata? The Buddha said, I am awake. In fact, that's where the name came from. Buddha. Bud. Bud means awake. I am Bud. This means I am awake. So today's question, Will and Rutanu. Will and Rutanu. Let us start. Yes, Will.
So the first thing is that remember the Buddha did not speak English.
Yeah, he said. Yes, of course. Continue.
So he said he was Buddha, and I think he didn't have the courage to say I am God. So he didn't say that.
He just said Bud. I am Bud. Yeah, that's the way the Buddha. He said I am Bud. I am Bud means I am awakened. I am awakened.
Some people, when they achieve that, they say I am God, but he didn't say that. He said I am Bud, which is so it's like awakened from the dream. That would be one way of saying it.
See, Will, we have to not worry about translations. We have to get to the depth. So what are we trying to say today, Will? When the Buddha said whatever he said in whichever language, what do you think he meant?
He meant he was Brahman.
No. What he was Brahman. So what did he mean to say?
He is free of the delusion.
He meant he was trying, what he was telling people, I'm just like you. You and me are both the same, but I am awakened. He said, I am not special. This is what the Buddha's teaching is this. Apo Dipo Bhava. You go and light your light.
Yes,
we are
sir.
all awakened. We are all awakened, but we are sleeping in the bed.
Yes, sir.
So this is what we have to learn from Buddha. What did Buddha say? But it's still very, in the beginning, Will, I'm sure you can come back with some more. Rutanu, Anand and Chidanand. So Rutanu, obviously what Will says, Buddha did not know English. There was no English at that time probably. Rutanu. Rutanu,
Guruji.
Anand. Yes, Rutanu.
Guruji,
Your connection is not okay. Cut your video, please, and talk. Can't hear you. Anand, be ready.
Yeah, I think he said that I am enlightened.
A lot of people
Are you
have
able to hear me, Guruji?
Yeah, now I'm able to hear you, but I said cut your video because your connection is low. So, people are allergic to this term. If somebody says I'm enlightened, people, oh, you're enlightened. What do you it's just like it's a crime to be enlightened. No. So whenever somebody asks me the term, I say, no, I'm spiritually awakened. So it's better because people think that enlightenment is only meant for the gods. They are special gods, avatars. Okay, so that's why, though that I encourage you all to use the term you are enlightened, but beware that the world is an ignorant world. They don't understand the meaning. Okay, Anandvi. Anand, Chidanand, Rumataji, Premchandji.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivoham.
So I think that what he meant by telling that I am awake is that he realized that he is SIP and maybe he's able to see SIP and all. So
obviously we don't really know what the Buddha
consciousness
actually said. But we can only say what this means from Buddha's teachings. Buddha's teachings reveal what nobody can say what did Buddha mean. But what is the meaning of I am? When Buddha said, I am awake, this is what Buddha said. They're two separate sentences. What the Buddha said, I am awake. Now, we are not trying to understand what did Buddha say 2000 years back. Anand, can anybody give the real meaning what Buddha tried to say 2000 years back? Only Buddha knows.
Correct.
But we are asking the question, what is the meaning of I am awake? Today we are talking of that.
It's awakened avidya. Is
Good.
maybe
So now
awakened from avidya.
that is a good answer. That's a good. I am awake means I have overcome avidya. I have awakened to that. So there are several meanings. There are not one meaning, there are several meanings. Chidanand, what is your feeling, Chidanand? What is the meaning of I am awake?
Pure Guruji.
Sure.
I think he meant that he lived as consciousness. Having stilled his mind, he lived as consciousness with enlightened ego. That's what exactly he meant by I am Buddha.
Again, I am cautioning all of you. I am not trying to ask you to tell me what Buddha meant. Nobody is a magician to go back into Buddha's time and to go into Buddha's head and tell me what Buddha meant. Chidanand, I'm requesting you to review the question. Buddha said, I am awake. That's a separate statement. Now
Yes.
I am asking you, what does this mean? What does this mean? I am not, what did Buddha mean? I'm not asking what Buddha meant.
Correct.
I am asking you, what is the meaning of I am awake?
Having stilled the mind, I am in consciousness.
Good. Good. Because if you are, see, this is a beautiful, I think today's call is going to give a beautiful insight. Now, Anand said, I am awake means I have overcome ignorance, avidya. Chidanand is saying, I am awake means I have moved from mind to consciousness. Yes, both are right. Both, and I think Anand said them. So each one of us has to understand what is this meaning of awakening. What is this meaning? What is the meaning of spiritual awakening? What is the meaning of enlightenment? What is the meaning of self-realization? What is the meaning of nirvana, moksha, mukti, liberation? What is the meaning of salvation? Oh, there are so many words. If you get into it, it can be so complicating. What do each of these words mean? So let us get through Mataji. Thank you, Chidan. Dhruv Mataji, Premchandji, Nitai.
Pranam Guruji, Shivoham.
Boliye Mataji.
Guruji, I think awakening means I am in consciousness and in Satchitanand. And
So,
complete metamorphosis has taken place.
अभी रूमाता जी आपने अपना बता दिया ये प्लस ये तो फिर ये कॉम्प्लिकेट हो जाएगा रूमाता जी एक बताइए ना आई एम अवेक का मतलब क्या है
I am in consciousness.
तो आप वो तो बोल दिस आई एम टेकिंग योर वर्ड्स इसका मतलब मैं जागृत हूं मैं जाग गया हूं
Yes, Guruji.
आई एम नॉट स्लीपिंग उठ गया sometimes no, somebody is tolerating lot of nonsense फिर वो उठता है कुर्सी से उठता है hey उठ गया मैं देखो मैं क्या करता हूं ऐसे होता है ना this is that what Rumata ji is saying प्रेमचंद जी बताइए प्रेमचंद will give us प्रेमचंद जी I am awake क्या जानते हैं इसके बारे में
शिवम गुरुदेव
Shoham
I think Buddha realized the futility of this world.
correct
इस असत्य संसार की इस असत्यता वो जान गए पहला पॉइंट कि उनको मतलब ये overcame ignorance in other words.
Good answer. This is what Premchand is saying is what the Buddha has spoken. What did the Buddha said?
Second point, he realized the futility of mind. The mind disturbs at all. If we do not use the mind, he is free from all these worldly affairs. So he awakened. So he told, I am awakened. And he told this awakened before he was enlightened.
Arey, nahi, Premchand ji, no. He told I am awakened only when he was awakened. Not before.
मगर उसने संसार की असत्यता जानने के बाद ही ये बोला
बाद में बोला पहले नहीं बोला बाद में बोला तो प्रेमचंद जी पहले बुद्ध ने क्या कहा पहले बुद्ध ने कहा दुनिया ये संसार दुख है बोला नहीं बोला
बिल्कुल.
First, the Buddha said this world is full of suffering. And then he said, abhi jaag gaya main. He came to know the reason, the cause of suffering. He came to know the cause. What is the cause? He said, desire. Then he came and said the middle path. Then he spoke of the eightfold path, the four noble truths. Then
Yes,
he
sir.
gave all these things. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Nitai. Thank you, Premchandji. Nitai?
Pranam
Yes,
Guruji.
Nitai. Pranam.
Yeah, so my understanding of what Buddha meant is that he is awakened to the true nature of our identity and freedom from Maya. Basically, it's like we are sort of in a magic show and you see the magician's trick, what he is actually doing. So Maya is giving us a perception of what our true identity is. And when you see the real identity, you are awakened to the reality. And that is what awakening means
Very,
to
very
me.
well said. But Nitai, I want to just bring to your notice some things. Okay, Nitai? Since you're still trying to interpret what Buddha meant, you said what you think he meant. What has
Yes,
Buddha taught us? Buddha has taught us some terms. Buddha has taught us one term called nirvana.
yes,
Nirvana is that state of ananda. Nirvana is that state of eternal bliss and truth consciousness. Buddha
yes,
never speaking whether God exists or God does not exist.
right,
Buddha only talks of doing good karma, and he talks of being free from the cycle of rebirth. He talks
right,
about shunyata. He talks about emptiness. These are some
yes,
of the important things. He speaks about anatta. Anatta means there is no actually my soul and your soul. So these are some of the things the Buddha has spoken.
yes.
I'm only putting this down so that we are clear as to what. But today we are trying to get to the state, Ritai. What is awakening? So would you like to give me one word answer? What is awakening?
I think
I am
the background true nature of our identity behind the shunyata is the futility of this world, what Premchandji
okay.
was saying. The
So
shunyata is like
basically,
really
what you're saying is awakening is realization. It's what you said. Like he's
realization of the
realizing the magic show, realizing Maya. Correct? This is what you're trying to say.
right. Yes.
Thank, thank you, Nitin. Lawrence. Yes, Lawrence.
Thank you. Good day. AiR, Seep. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I've been following, your happiness too. So my question, I feel very relaxed. I think that's the best mood feeling to be in when I ask a question. And that is, I sense in your presence and a few others that I am more at peace. I would say, Buddha or Jesus, what was that awake mean? It would be like I watched Hail Bob Comet once go across the skies above in Italy with a older monk friend, and he was like a little kid when it happened. And I felt that was like that moment. So I would say then, would it not be that sense of peace, love, that really comes, and that's most what the
Yes.
Buddha is about.
Yeah. Beautiful. So what Lawrence is saying in one word, I would like to put it in one word, that Buddha,
Mm-hmm.
when he said, I am awake, he spoke about the word karuna. Karuna is that peace, that ease, that peace, that love. It comes it comes from what the Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama always talks of compassion. He says it very beautifully, but he also talks of this word karuna. Beautiful, Lawrence. Rajendra, thank you. Rajendra, we are all getting more and more words. Thank you, Lawrence. Rajendra, Girish Ananda, Saroja, Setura.
Job, sir.
Sir.
Job. Sir, the life is a big dream, and because of ignorance, we feel it is real. Once the ignorance is dropped, so we get awakened, and we see that
Beautiful.
I am not
Beautiful.
I am that.
Beautiful. What a beautiful answer. Did you all hear? Did you hear or you missed what the beautiful answer, what
Shall I
Rajendra
repeat,
said?
sir? Shall I repeat,
हाँ?
sir?
नहीं
Shall I repeat?
नहीं ठीक है रिपीट करो मैं रिपीट करता हूँ आपके लिए आप बताइए
आप कीजिए सर, आप कीजिए.
लेकिन आपके वर्ड किसी को हुआ Rajendra said very beautiful. What did he say? I am awake from this dream. This life is a dream. I think who else said it in a different, I think Nitai said, he said Maya, but Nitai didn't use the word dream. Rajendra used the word. What happens when we awake, my dear friends? What happens when we awake? The dream is over.
Yes.
The dream is over. And this is not the dream we are seeing in our sleep. We are realizing the Maya, the futility. What Nitai now said, Nitai also said very beautifully, the Maya of this world. What are we attached? What are we attached to duties, to people, to possessions? We are clinging to responsibilities, to our image, our brand, our family, our society, even our country. Even our country. How we fight each other country when there's an India-Pakistan match for cricket. It is avidya. The so-called patriotism that we are talking of, patriotism is also ignorance in spiritual terms. In spiritual terms, there should be no difference in countries. In spiritual terms, it's one. What is the Prime Minister uses the term, I hope he means it, Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Vasudeva Kutumbakam, this world is one big family. One. Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Thank you, Rajendra. Beautifully said. Girish Ananda Saroja, Setaram. And then Raji. Payal.
I am free from dukkha.
Good. Beautiful. Very beautiful. My dear friends, what is Girish telling? Girish Ananda. What is Girish Ananda telling? We are fools. We are fools to worry, to suffer from fear, worry, stress, anxiety, regret, shame, and guilt. We are fools to worry from anger, hate, revenge, jealousy, pride, greed, and selfishness. We are fools. What is the one who is awakened saying? Jaag gaya main. Jaag gaya. Jaag gaya means what? Girish is saying? No more misery. No more misery. No more sorrow. Only Anand. Ananda, Satchitananda, सत के चित में रहना में, मिथ्य को दूर हमें करना, सत्य के चित में रहना है. When you reach that state of awakening, what Girish says, no sorrow. There is no more trauma because I have awakened to this drama. Everything is karma. Beautiful, Girish. Very, very beautiful. One, see, I'm picking one word answers from people, from delightful people. Delightful people are giving one word answers. I'm elaborating. That's all I'm doing. Saroja, Seturam, Raji, Payal.
Namaste, Guruji.
Yes.
And love to all the divine beings in group. And
Yes.
I think that is realizing that I am the soul, the speck of the unique life. I am the speck of the ship. That is awakening. Not body, mind, ego.
अरे वाह क्या बात है हाँ क्या बात है what have I awakened? I have awakened to what? Neti neti tattvamasi. I have awakened. I am not this beautiful person I see in the mirror. This is just the skin. I am the divine that is within. I am the God, the goddess. I am the divine that is within. Who knows this? Sab so rahe. Everybody? Nice snoring. Huh? Till the Guru wakes and Guru woke me up and gave me one pat on the back. The Guru woke me up and said, "Hey, उठो!" क्या हुआ? तलाश में जाओ, तलाश. जाओ, तलाश में जाओ. The Guru pushed me, go for talash. Then I went for talash. What did I realize? I realized इंसान मैं नहीं सच में भगवान हूँ दिखता जो मैं वो नहीं आत्मा मैं हूँ अनुभूति हो गई एहसास हो गया नेति नेति तत्वमसी ये नहीं वो मैं हूँ. This is the awakening. What Saroja said, the awakening that I am that. I am not this, I am that. Beautiful. Seturam, Raji,
Guruji,
Payal,
one more-
Krishna. Yes, Saroja, over. Seturam.
Shivam Guruji.
Sir.
Awakened with freedom. Freedom from freedom.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You know the story. You know the story of that Chetaram? You know the story what you're talking? Can I tell you a quick story?
Please.
When the elephant is a baby elephant, when the elephant is a baby elephant, they tie the elephant to a trunk of a tree. And they tie the elephant to the trunk of the tree. This mad baby elephant pushes and pushes and pushes and pushes for hours, sometimes days, and then stops. Then they leave him free. Then he runs. Again they tie it. Again they leave him free. Again they tie it. What happens ultimately, Sethuram? That baby elephant comes to know what? That it is tied, it cannot run. Correct, Sethuram? When the elephant grows big, they don't tie to the tree in the circus. They just tie it to a nail. They just tie it to a small nail in the ground. And what happens, Sethuram? Does the elephant try to run?
Yeah, it will, although it can simply remove it, it is under an illusion that it is tied.
Beautiful. Beautiful, right, Sethuram? So when we get awakened, what do we realize, Sethuram?
Freedom.
We are free.
Freedom from attachment, bondages, desires, all freedom from everything.
We know that our wings are no more tied with strings. Many of us, we tie our wings with strings. And then we cannot fly in the sky. Awakening means what? Jaag gaya means what? तुम्हें पंख दिए मैंने उड़ने को, सोने के पिंजरे में क्यों फंसे हो? Rabindranath Tagore tells us there was a bird of the forest and a bird in the cage. The bird in the cage does not want to fly. It wants to be in the cage. It's conditioned not to be free. 99% of us are sleeping in ignorance. Our wings are tied with strings. Good, Sethuram. Anything more? Very beautiful. One word answers today. What amazing answers. One word answers. Raji, Payal, Krishna.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam Raji.
I am awakened means I got approach anubhuti and I have transcended the karma.
Arey wah. Arey wah. Two answers. I am awakened means I have that anubhuti. No logic. Beyond logic. The magic. Aparoksh. Aparoksh. Paroksh means logic. When you say paroksh means there is logic. Aparoksh. Aparoksh means above logic. Anubhuti. Anubhuti means that is a realization. So when you get that realization, then you get awakened. That realization, what Raji is saying, cannot be given in words. But second answer, she get what, Raji? Second answer, Aparoksh Anubhuti and?
Transcend karma. You are free from karma.
No, I am not my karma. It is not my karma. I am not bound by karma. What makes us suffer on earth? Karma. What makes us return on rebirth? Karma. Who the karma? Raji is saying, whose karma? Which karma you're talking about? What karma? I am free. I am awake. I am awake. The karma belongs to the body, which I am not. The karma belongs to mind and ego, which is not me. It is the me, which is not me. When we realize this, then we become free. Then we become free. Beautiful. Very good, Raji. Payal Krishna Yogini Atmatray.
Thanks, Guruji, for taking the question.
Yes, Payal.
What I mean, I don't know what he must have thought, but I think when somebody says I'm awake, it means I am immortal being, which means I'm living for now, not boggled with the past, what has happened, and not afraid with the future.
Beautiful. So you have said two different things. So when you become awake, you realize you are immortal. Correct?
Yes. Yes.
A person who is awakened from the fear of death. A person who is awakened from the fear of death.
Correct.
That is one awakening that Payal is talking about. Freedom. You're awakened from the fear of death. And you said one more thing, Payal?
not worried about the past, what has happened, and
So,
not boggled with
again,
the
beautiful,
future.
very beautiful. What is Payal saying? A person who is awakened knows one very simple thing. What? I cannot go to the past. No point regretting. No point regretting why I told this word, what I told, why I told, to whom I told, what I told. The person doesn't go to the past. And the person doesn't go to the future. Why the person doesn't go to the future? Because nobody can go to the future. So this is awakening. Two beautiful answers from Payal. Thank you, Payal. Krishna, Yogini, Atmatraya will. What an amazing group we have that's giving such amazing feedback and inputs. It's really, it's not easy. It's not easy to get such gyan for an answer. It's not at all easy. It is really a blessing of SIP. Yogini.
Shivoham, sir.
Sure.
Yeah. May I?
Yes. Krishna, first you, then Yogini.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Shivoham, sir.
Shivoham.
Just like Buddha had three answers, like dukkha. He said dukkam, the world is dukkam, the world is kshanika, momentary, and he also said the world is impermanent, anityam. So he was awakened to that truth when he transcended all this. So I think he found out the first secret of eternal happiness before you.
Before me. Yeah, of course he found. A Buddha was there 2000 years before me. How I cannot beat the Buddha to it. But what I like, what Krishna, I want dukkham is already we covered, but two other words. Krishna spoke of anityam. Anityam and?
Impermanence. And he
one more
also
word?
said kshanika, momentary.
Beautiful. So I'm taking these two words in English. I like to stick to English so people can remember. So Buddha said that this world is momentary. It's only this moment. And it is anityam. Anityam means, Krishna?
Impermanent.
Impermanent. Impermanent means nothing is permanent in this world. It's like a river that's flowing. The river is flowing. It's flowing. It's flowing. It's going. It's going. It's going. The river will never come back on that path. Life is going. Life is flowing. It is impermanent. It is momentary. These are connected. These words have got some connection. When we are awakened and we see this beautiful life is flowing, we start living. We start living. Those who are not awakened, they are not living. They are existing. They are surviving. So when you are surviving, oh, you pull your hair, no? You pull your hair. Some people pull their hair out of pleasure, but some people pull their hair out of desperation. So there's a difference in that. But when you pull your hair out of desperation, I'm talking of that. No, why do you get desperate? For what? This too shall pass. What Krishna is saying, it's momentary. Relax. Relax. The one who is awakened enjoys the circus. He realizes the purpose. The one who is awakened knows this world is a show. We are actors who come and go. This is the awakening. Awakening of how anityam, impermanent this world is. And Shanika, what she said, momentary. How this world is so momentary. And moment by moment, things are moving and changing. It's not like the earth that is rotating. That part of the world is every day, same 24 hours, how beautifully the earth is rotating. It is revolving around the sun. That the divine has created universal laws. It's not that the law of gravity is changing every day. The law of karma is changing every day. Rotation and revolution is changing every day. Seasons are changing no. But our life is. Thank you, Krishna. Very beautiful. Yogini Atmatray Sudam. Will is round number 2. Yogini Atmatray Sudam. Venkat. And Venkat, yes. Shivoham.
I am awake. That means I am in yoga. I am in union with SIP all the time.
How does it that happen, Yogi?
I have
I am
nothing
awake.
to do with the
I am awake.
samsara.
I am awake doesn't make us in yoga. And what else you said?
The second one I was trying to say is the freedom from the cycle of life and death.
That is good. When you're awake. Why just now who said I'm immortal soul? Somebody said, I forget the names, okay? So when you're awake, now let me take your own example. You are afraid of death? Yogini? No.
I haven't thought about it.
You
I
used to
haven't
be
thought
afraid.
about it.
You used to be afraid
I
of death?
used to, yes.
So what made you now not afraid of death? When you are awakened to the nature of your existence, when you are awakened that you are not the body that dies, when you are awakened that you are the immortal soul, this is awakening.
Yeah.
This is Jagrat.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is beautiful, right? But not everybody who's awakened yogini doesn't go into yoga. No.
Okay.
Yoga is a different, yoga is a choice. Yoga is a state of being. But an awakened person must remain in yoga. An awakened person can get back into bhoga. It's possible.
Yeah.
So yoga is different. Atmatray. Atmatray, Sudam, Venkat, Gopal Prasad.
Shivam, sir.
Sir.
I am awakened to realize I am nothing.
अरे वाह, अरे वाह, मैं क्या हूं कुछ भी नहीं, सब कुछ तुम ही हो प्रभु, तुम बिन मैं क्या कुछ भी ना. To awaken is to realize this. What am I? What am I? Shunya, shunyata, zero. Zero, 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 zero. So still there are more answers. Huh? As Atmatra is talking, I'm getting 3 more answers in my head. As I'm listening to Atmatra, I'm inspired by 3 more answers. But I won't give the answers because I'm stopping possibility of you giving the answers. So beautiful, Atmatra. Sudam, Venkat, will please hang on till the first round is over. Sudam, Venkat, Gopal, and Niladri.
Shivam Guruji.
Sure.
Awakening is a realizing that the individual self is an illusion, like a wave recognizing it is an ocean and
Arre
merging with the universal divine.
Arre wow, arre, beautiful. Beautiful. Awakening is realizing, hello, I am not the wave. I am the ocean. Awakening is realizing I am not the ring. I am gold. Awakening is realizing I am not the pot. I am the mud. Awakening is realizing I am not the effect. I am the cause. Awakening is realizing I am not the soul. I am sip. My dear friends, and you think that this Zoom call every day, what is the use? Some of you think, what every day going Zoom call? Kya hoga Zoom call? If you don't go in Zoom, then you will goom, and doom. And you will go to the womb. If you don't go to Zoom, then you will go to the tomb after goom. So better Zoom. Better. Beautifully said, Sudam, very beautifully said, but there's still one more very beautiful answer. Sudam, Venkat, Gopal, Niladri, Ravina. And then round number 2. Venkat. Yes, Venkat.
Okay.
You came and asked questions 2 days back, right? You're not new to us.
No, I'm new. Today is my first time.
Oh my God! It looks like I thought I've seen you before. So how did you come on this
today.
call? How did you get on?
I actually saw one of your interview with that Curly Tails.
Okay, good.
And that's I saw, and then I tried to find your WhatsApp number, and then I contacted. But I cannot attend it during weekdays because I am from US. That's my office hours during this time. So,
where are you now? Which place?
New Jersey.
Very good. What's your question today? I hope you're enjoying the call, but what's your question?
The question is, again, everybody has answered the awakening thing and everything, but you already put that as part of your question as, are there stages of awakening? But what I understand also, apart from what others are given, awakening is like when I'm, for example, I go to night a dream. When I wake, I realized that there was no one else except me. For example, there was that I was fighting with someone, or I was fighting with a dog, or there was a शेर है, कुछ भी है, पर कोई था नहीं. जब मैं उठ जाता हूँ तो ऐसा लगता है मेरा ही रिफ्लेक्शन था, मेरा ही, my mind was creating that world. So maybe I feel when we get awakened here from this जो अभी जो state है जागृत, उसमें also will feel there is no one else apart from me or apart from that one thing, like kind.
Yeah.
But my question is, like, all these things I've read it, right? Read it, and we are repeating it, but to experience it is totally a different thing, right?
So that is called realization. No? So that's why everybody on this call is coming every day 8 o'clock to get that anubhuti, to get that aha moment. How do you get that aha moment? That aha moment
That's
comes.
what, yeah. So do we need to meditate, or do we need to do any spiritual practices for that? That's my question. Like, what is the route to that?
The first thing you need to do is you need to be in consciousness. Since you're coming first time to the call, I'm asking you the question. What is your understanding of consciousness?
It's like it's just like a space in which we are all in the space. Everything is happening, like everything is happening in consciousness, right?
That is
like,
that is a different consciousness, which means
Right.
that we are conscious or we are unconscious, and we are the consciousness itself is life. But when you want to get awakening, Venkat, you move from a state of mind to a state of consciousness. When you move from mind to consciousness, what happens? Normally, thoughts are pouring like rain. Thoughts of fear, worry, stress, anxiety. We're all getting bombarded with thoughts. Can you control the thoughts? Thoughts are
No.
bombarding.
Right.
So, when you're able to, like you said, use the word meditate, to meditate, when you meditate, the goal is to still the mind. When you still the mind, you kill the mind. Actually, there is no mind. You've not seen the mind. The mind is nothing but bundle of thoughts. Nobody has seen the mind. What is the color of the mind, the shape of the mind, the size of the mind? Nobody has seen the mind. Now, however, the mind seems to exist. And the mind is nothing but a bundle of toxic thoughts. Fear, worry, stress, anxiety, regret, shame, and guilt. This puts us into a depression. If you want enlightenment, if you want spiritual awakening, you have to tame the monkey mind. This monkey mind stops you from realization. The monkey mind stops you from awakening. The monkey mind stops you from overcoming ignorance. So when you still the mind slowly, 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 by engaging in spirituality, by being in a call like this, by reading a book which doesn't let your mind run here and there, you engage in consciousness. In that consciousness, your intellect is awakened. When your intellect is awakened, you realize the truth. You need the intellect to be awakened for that state of realization. Mind state, you cannot do it. So what you want, that experience you're talking about, that anubhuti, aparoksh anubhuti, that self-realization, that enlightenment, that awakening, it needs to tame the monkey mind. M-O-N-K-E-Y. When you cut the E-Y, the tail of the monkey, it becomes a monk. When you reach that state of monk, you move into consciousness. Consciousness is that what a state called Sat Chit Anand. Truth consciousness, Sat Chit, gives you Ananda. But today's your first call. I can't give you everything on your first
does
call.
it happen spontaneously, or it's a
That
gradual
awakening,
process?
that awakening is is one moment, aha moment. It happened to me 31st August 2014. But the process to that is a journey. It's a journey. So here it is very interesting what Venkat is saying, my dear friends. The journey to that awakening point is, it's like climbing the mountain, and one day you reach the peak. Bang! Then it's not over. Then you come down the mountain. The journey continues. But you get that aha moment. And that aha moment is not possible as long as the mind is in charge. If the mind is riding your horse, then the mind is the boss. Then you are at a great loss.
So the gradual process is to calm, still the mind.
To still, okay, so as I told you, today you have to come on this call to get the essence, but you still the mind, you become a jigyasu, you become a mumukshu, which means you have the curiosity, you have the deep divine desire. Then you become a jnani, you get the knowledge, you become a yogi, how to live in yoga. Yoga is not a state, you can't do yoga, you have to be in yoga. It's a state of being. Then you become a Buddha. You are awakened. In this call, there are many Buddhas. Many awakened people in this call, but it's not enough. After awakening, you have to live like a sthit pragya. You have to live with that intellect being active. You have to live as a Jivan Mukta, free from the samsara. And you have to live as a Satchit Anand Atma. If you are on WhatsApp, I'll send you a book. The book is called The 8 Stages of Spiritual Awakening. Just send me that reminder. If you're on my WhatsApp, I'll send you the book today.
Sure, I'll do that. Yep.
But do join, even though many people from the US and Canada on this call. Join whenever you can. Whenever it's possible,
Yeah.
the time permits, please
Right.
join. Thank you, Venkat. Venkat was new. He looked so familiar to me. Venkat ke baad Gopal Prasad, Gopal Niladri, Ravina, and then in round 2.
Hello, Sip. Can you hear
Gopal,
me?
namaskar. Sip, bolo.
Namaskar, sir. Day before yesterday, sir, I visited your Sivoham temple
Very
in
good.
my Talas. In the wall, it is written, journeys from Om Namah Shivaya to Sivoham.
Very good.
So I think the person who is established in the Sivoham,
Yeah.
in the Sip, is awake enlightened. Sir.
Correct. Once you are awakened in Shivoham, then Om Namah Shivaya has no relevance.
And then always the feeling that I am not, only Sip is there. Everything is.
That is the realization. Everything is Sip now. Everything is energy. You are Sip. I am Sip. Everybody is Sip. Everything is Sip.
So the proof of this is, even when the person is in the sleep condition, sleeping, even in that condition, he is aware that he is not body, mind. He's aware, but he is finding separate.
Tell me, how are you? Suppose you are having a dream. How are you aware that you are having a dream? You're dreaming. Then you are not aware. So Gopal Prasad, you know what happened? Raja Janak woke up one day. Gopal.
Yes, sir.
Raja Janak is father of Sita. He woke up one day and he said, "Bachao, bachao, 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 bachao." Rani came and said, "Raja, kya hua?" Raja said, "They are all going to kill me. They are going to kill me. I am begging. They're not giving me food. They're not giving water. I am going to die." The Rani told Raja, that was a dream. You are Raja Janak. You know what happened after that, Gopal? From that day onwards, Raja Janak stopped managing the kingdom. And he asked the question, am I Raja Janak who had a dream that I was a beggar? Or am I a beggar who's having a dream that I'm Raja Janak?
That
Gopal.
is the aha moment for Janak, no? That is the aha moment.
No. Then Ashtavakra came. Then Rishi Ashtavakra came and Rishi Ashtavakra told him, na ye sach, na wo sach. Neither you are Raja Janak having a dream, nor you are beggar having a dream. You are the Atma.
Okay.
Then he was awakened. That was the moment. So, Gopal, what you're saying, suppose I'm having a deep sleep. Oh, what a beautiful sleep. How many of you have had a sleep like that? Sometime in the afternoon, short nap, 1 hour nap. After you have that 1 hour nap, suddenly you wake up and you think it's morning. How many of you had that? You have a deep sleep. And oh my God, I don't sleep much in the night. So sometimes I have this deep sleep. You wake up, and you get up as if it's morning. How do you know? How do you know that you had a deep sleep?
Something is awake, some consciousness.
No. After you wake up, you will have that experience now.
Yes.
Who is the one who had the experience of that deep sleep?
Oh, that is the consciousness.
That is Chaturya. That is Chaturyam. That is called Chaturyam. That is the consciousness. Suppose Gopal Prasad, you are sleeping and you are fast asleep, Gopal Prasad.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I wake you, Gopal. Ultimately, if I wake you, you'll get up or you won't get up.
No, get up.
But suppose you are like Venkat in New Jersey. If you are in New Jersey and I'm in Bangalore and I'm telling Venkat, wake up. He's in New Jersey. Will he get up?
Not possible.
Why he will not get up? Because the consciousness is there, not here.
But
okay,
sir,
are we getting?
Once happened, sir. I was very tired one day, and just I was sitting there, and I fell in sleep sitting. Then I could watch that my body has just fallen. So what is this? This is mind game.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I could see that my body fell. It means the person who is witnessing is mind.
This is all too much drama in today's world. too much drama, past life regression. Come on, we will go in your past life and we will tell what you were. Were you man, woman, man, woman? Were you king or dog or you? Oh my God, this is called this is like hypnotism. You should not get into this.
Okay. Take.
Past life also and future also. Many people make good money out of this because we are all gullible. Easily we pay money for all these things. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Gopal.
Yes,
Niladri, Ravina. Then round 2 is Will, Lawrence, and Girish Ananda. We have 3 people in round number 2 after Niladri and Ravina.
Pranam Guruji.
Yes, Pranam Niladri.
Actually, most of us, like we think that we do understand this, that we are not the body and mind. Okay, we are that absolute bliss, absolute knowledge, absolute existence. Okay.
Yes.
But, to be in that, to abide in that state, the transcendental state, okay, to be in the state of Satchidananda is very difficult. We may say that we are not body, mind, and all these things. Okay, we are Brahman. But if someone pricks with us with a needle, we'll feel the pain, isn't it?
It is very difficult. I'll tell you, it is very difficult. I will ask you one question. You are from West Bengal, correct now? You are now West Bengal. Where are you?
Yes.
Let me ask you a question now.
West Bengal.
When you go to West Bengal, you told me you have been to the Belur Math, correct? I remember you telling one day.
Please carry on.
Now, when you go to the railway station, that coolie
I
fellow, you are initiated in Belur Math. Your line is getting cut, Niladri.
From Ramakrishna
So
order.
when you go to when you go to the railway station, that coolie is carrying one bag and second bag and third bag and fourth bag and fifth bag. Can we do it? Can you and me do, Niladri? Can we do? Can we carry 5 bags on our head? But for the coolie, is it difficult for the coolie? Is it difficult for the coolie?
I understand.
For the coolie, it's not difficult. For one who is awakened, Satchitanand is easy. Once you are awakened, Satchitanand is very easy. But till you are awakened, Satchitanand is very difficult. But we must get awakened. The moment we are in Sat Chit, what is the way, Niladri? Niladri, what is the way? The way is Sat. Sat Chit. First Sat. Sat means what? Truth.
Yes.
First is you need the truth. You get all the truth. Then be in Chit means be in consciousness. Be in consciousness of the truth. Consciousness of the truth. Then you will attain the state of Sat Chit Anand. I hope you are hearing me.
Is it possible for ordinary human? Is it possible for ordinary human beings like us to reach that state of Satchidananda?
It is not possible. It is guaranteed. It is guaranteed for somebody who says, I want Satchitanand and nothing but Satchitanand. If you feel what I told Prabhu, you know what I told Prabhu? I told Prabhu, है ये आस्था मुकम्मल तुम ही हो, जीवन में मेरे और कुछ नहीं हो, तन मन मेरा तुम बस तुम ही हो, और कुछ भी आए जगह नहीं हो, मेरे तन मन में मुकम्मल तुम ही हो, बस एक तुम ही हो, बस एक तुम ही हो. I want you and only but you, nothing but you. Are you willing to do that?
Yes, yes. It can be a impersonal God. It can be personal God.
If you want that, if you want the
Nirakar.
divine, if you want the divine and nothing but the divine, you will have it. If you want ye bhi, wo bhi, jalebi, bunda bhi, pakoda bhi, chai bhi, Dubai bhi, New York bhi, Bangalore bhi, Delhi bhi, you can't get. You make up your mind what you want. Niladri, Ravina, thank you. Ravina, and round 2, Will, Lawrence, Girishananda, Saroja. Round number 2. Then we close. Ravina and
Yeah,
4 more.
Shivabam Guruji. So,
Shivabam.
like we usually think that when as a beginner you think that what is the purpose in my life? So, could we start with saying that
Lost you.
the purpose now in my life?
I lost you.
Is that
Could we start?
awakening as a baby step?
No, we lost you. Could we start by saying what?
No, usually like when you're just trying to understand life, you feel that what's my life about? It's all about only karma, it's all about entanglements, or it's all about achievements. But now we can start saying to ourselves that my existence has a higher purpose. Could we start with that as a baby step?
No. You start with the question, who am I?
Who am I to know the understood thought?
Then second question is, what is my purpose? But you must first
what is my purpose?
Yeah. So you are right. Higher purpose can be the second question. But without answering the first question, you can't answer the second question.
Yeah. Now that we've understood who am I?
Who am I? Answer the question. Who am I?
I can't yet say I am a part of Paramatma.
Oh, so I'm still asking, who am I?
I am that.
Who am I?
I am a part of Paramatma.
So wait.
Part of the ocean.
Ravina, become thorough about this first. Before jumping into swimming in an ocean, first become a master in the swimming pool. First say, I am not Ravina.
Yeah, I am Atma and Ravina.
I am not Ravina. Yeah, I am AiR, Atma and Ravina.
Yeah.
I am not a female. My body my body is a female. I am not a female. Then when you realize I am the soul, I am the Atma, then you are ready to find the higher purpose.
Then what do we say? I have a higher purpose, or what is my higher purpose?
What is my purpose? Why am I here?
Okay. But then you've said it is to attain moksha. That's the purpose, right?
That's it. But yeah, then you should answer that. Then game should be over today.
No, but you have to tame the mind.
Yeah, so many things. Right? If you are saying I am not Ravina, I am the Atma, and my purpose is to attain. If you realize I am not Ravina, I am not Atma, are you willing to walk out of your house today without anything? No, you are attached to people. You're attached to everything around you.
Yeah, it's easy to talk.
But when you get the realization, then you don't need to renunciation. Then even though you're living in the house, you know nothing is belonging to me here. You think it's like a hotel.
Yeah, but you have helped us to feel bliss every moment, and gratitude and bliss. Thank you so much.
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying. But you can say thank you when you are awakened. Then you can tell me thank you. I'm awakened now. Thank you. Then I'll feel good.
Yeah, God has chosen you for us. Thank you.
Okay, good. Keep on. Okay, keep it on. Thank you. Will, Lawrence, and Saroja. Will, Lawrence, and Saroja. I thought Girish Ananda, if you want to speak. Will, Lawrence, and Saroja. Yes, wait.
It's interesting that they divide SIP into Sat, Chit, Ananda, the 3 words, and maybe other words. But it seems when the Buddha called himself Buddha that he's linking himself to this word Chit, which in English translates as awareness. I don't know if you use that word. Awareness is a word that many meditation people use.
Yes, we use it. Let's see. Let's be very clear. Chit is the key word. Chit is life. Chit is consciousness. Chit is our awareness. That is something that is, correct?
Yes,
But
sir.
we are not aware of our awareness.
Yes.
We are not aware of our true awareness. That's where Sat Chit comes.
Yes.
Now see, first you have Chit. You can have Chit. Chit means what? I'm aware of the sky. I'm aware of the stars. I'm aware of the beautiful people around me. That's not enough. I don't just need to be aware. I'm aware of the plane that's taking off and landing. For the last 1 hour, I'm waiting in the airport. How does it matter you're aware about the plane taking off? Are you aware of the truth? Are you aware of awareness? Are you aware of the reality? That is called Sat Chit. And this Sat Chit leads us to Sat Chit Ananda. Buddha, an awakened one is not Sat Chit Ananda. An awakened one lives in Sat Chit Ananda. He lives in that being of Sat Chit Ananda.
So he's not. You're not saying he is not Satchitananda, but he
No,
lives.
no, you cannot be Satchitananda. You can only be Chit.
Yes.
But when you are Chit,
Yes,
and you know, and you are experiencing Sat Chit, then you are in that state of Satchitanand, which the Buddha called Nirvana. Then you reach that state of Nirvana. Nirvana means, oh, there's just peace and love and bliss. So beautiful. No problems, no miseries. Oh, Ananda, Ananda, Satchit Ananda, सत के चित्त में रहना हमें, मिथ्य को दूर हमें करना, सत्य के चित्त में रहना है. So this is something you don't understand the words well, but you reach that state of being.
Thank you very
Okay?
much.
Thank you. Lawrence, quick comment, Lawrence and Saroja. Quick comment.
Yes. Thank you. Oh, very rich. Yeah. Well, I listened to your happiness, and something was just struck out. Happiness, heaven. So I would ask, with Lord Buddha, there's been a saying. Would it be correct to say, right thinking, that his Dharma teaching is that just sit by a tree, be still by a tree. Apparently, it worked for him and for Jesus. His life was complicated. He tried so many ascetic paths, but then he just sat by a tree and was able to be.
So, Lawrence, what is the meaning of that, Lawrence? When we are sitting by the tree, what he means is sitting by the tree means moving from a state of mind to a state of consciousness. When you move from a state of mind to a consciousness, in that meditative state, there is contemplation. In that state of contemplation, there is realization. So the process starts by sitting near a tree.
And would it be fair to say, yes?
Not that if everybody on the Zoom call leaves the call and goes and sits by the tree, they're not going to be awakened.
No. I would say rather, very simply, simplicity and energy. That's what I feel. That
these
it's
are
very
good,
simple.
Lawrence, these are good things, but they're only part of the puzzle. They are part. They are part of the recipe. They are not all the ingredients. We want all the ingredients to make it work. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Lawrence. And Lawrence is attending the Zoom every day at 7. Lawrence says, I'm joining the happiness on AiR. I think it's called AiR Happiness Secret, I think. At 7, there are for minutes 11, only 11 minutes, sharp 11 minutes, we talk of happiness every day on live, Insta Live. Saroja, that's what Lawrence is talking about. Saroja?
Being in Sthita Prajna and being in detached attachment, just like an example of a dry coconut which is inside the shell, it keeps moving, but it is not attached to the outer shell. So being in detached attachment.
Yes, well said. So, see what these examples are all very good. Being like a dry coconut inside the coconut shell, great examples. But how to be that? How to be that? So starting on that journey. I'm telling all of you on this call, some of you miss calls once a week, twice a week, thrice a week. Some of you are on this call every day. So what is my guarantee to the ones who are going to be enlightened? I am saying the ones who are on this call every day. I mean, every day means every day. There's an emergency you miss once in 3 months, once in 6 months, it's different. But if you're going to miss every Monday or every Monday, Tuesday, or every Saturday, Sunday, then I cannot guarantee you that you will be enlightened. But if you are committed on this journey on a day-to-day basis, then, like the Buddha, you will also say, I am awake. Everybody has a right to be awakened, but there needs to be commitment. There needs to be that complete being in consciousness. And I know many of you are getting there. With folded hands, we'll see you tomorrow at 8.